Good.
Yeah,
So
we did.
welcome. What did you say, Tamara?
I said, yeah, we did.
Yeah, mine was too short.
I know. It's always too short, Angeline. One day
Yeah,
is not enough, but hey.
I know. It's Monday, the 27th of September, and we are still in the fourth quarter. And welcome to this our team session for the final one for this month of September. This is the second one for the month of September. So welcome one and all. Good to see you. And if you're watching this on the recording, then we are happy that you stopped by and participated in this. So our inspirational quote says, it is actually it's more an encouragement or a suggestion in for business. It says, sell the problem you solve, not the product. So it's business advice to sell the problem you solve. So we solve the problem of people smelling unpleasant. So we provide a deodorant. Sometimes when some people, where was I? I was in the airport, and when we were traveling, and when we're going to Florida, yeah, we had to go from one terminal to the next, and we were on the
yes. Yes.
And somebody lift their hand up to hold on to the rail, and I was like, good Lord, woman, you need a deodorant, Jesus.
Yeah.
So we solve the problems,
I solved it.
So I wish I could have solved
it at the time.
No. So it's situation like those, and sometimes because I'm so much, I love skincare so much, and I see people's face, and I'm like, God, I know I could help you.
Yeah.
Because I remember my face and how our skincare has helped my face. And I look at and I feel it. I'm like, God, I know I could help you, but you can't just go up to people and especially, it's something so personal. You can't just go up to them and say, hey, I could help you. So we try our best to educate ourselves so that we can help our customers. And if any such person come into our space and have a conversation, then we can definitely help them. So we solve problems. So the thing to do, therefore, is not just to say to somebody, oh, buy this, buy this, because it smells good. We want to be saying to them, oh, when you wear this, it makes you feel confident. And in the case of the antiperspirant deodorant, we say, we have customers that this is the only thing that works for them, in solving their perspiration odor problem, that kind of thing. And the same thing with skincare and so on. So that's what we do. Any comments on that? Sorry.
No.
Add to that?
No, it's correct. Sell the problem. What? Put it back up. Sell the problem you solve, not the product. Yeah. But and then what this requires also, Angeline, is knowledge of
Product
what we,
knowledge.
yeah, knowledge of what we have to offer.
Mhm.
So that's where Avon you comes in. So we have to know that we have the solution to the problem.
Mhm.
So we have to know what we have in our brochure. So we have to have product knowledge. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I would add.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Tamra.
Mhm.
Avon's mission is to celebrate women's power to make a beautiful and positive impact in the world. Is Avon doing that? Do you think we're doing that?
Avon is. Sometimes I don't think I am.
to
Yeah,
celebrate women's power to make beautiful and positive impact. I think so. I mean, people are happy with the products; they enjoy them. And when somebody say, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" Oh, this Avon. They be like Avon. It's like, yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah. What you think, Corporal?
Yeah, just what you're saying. It's making a lot of positive impact in the world today.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, lady. As you can see from now, it's going to be a participation kind of meeting. So prepare yourselves. So what Avon is saying now, and we are going to be talking about this as we go on, is holidays. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. And so we have to prepare to make this a great holiday season for us, because sometimes how we fall short when it comes on to holidays is that we don't prepare well ahead of time. So this year, I really want us to focus, and we're going to be talking more about it as the meeting progress. So Avon, what Avon is encouraging us to do is they have product updates regarding holiday items. So we need to be checking on that to see, already there are some items that are going to be available. What happened is, it's not that they are late. There are products that we would normally be able to order in the what's new. And I think that Avon is deliberately not allowing us to get them too early, because what happened is too many few people get a lot, and so the spread is not there. Some people end up not getting it. So I think that they are kind of managing the situation to ensure that as many of us as possible can benefit from this. So it's I think that's I can't be mad at them for that.
No.
All right. But we just want to watch to see.
Yeah, because I was checking on something today that somebody had asked me about one of the pajamas that we had posted from Ripfest.
Right.
To see if it was available, but the person can order it starting campaign 23. It says that size was not available.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure they have it, because the person is ordering it online.
Okay.
So I have to keep track of it.
Right.
So that I let her know, go ahead and order it right now, So that's one of the things that I know I'm keeping track of, because I've had a customer ask about it. So
Yeah, absolutely. So we just want to be mindful of that. And yeah. So how did we do with the bundles? That was kind of crazy.
You got your bundles, Jean?
I get them, whoa, whoa, I had like 19.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good girl.
I had a lot.
Yeah.
I think I had like 15, 14, and then I bought 4 for myself.
So tell us what was your strategy. Tell us what you did. Because
Well,
up to the last time we spoke, you had gotten like
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob had 4. You had 1. Yeah.
I had 1 and Denise had 4. So what I did was I was like, now how I'm gonna do this. So I took the perfume and I brought it to work. And I was telling people, I was like, look, y'all, we got a real good deal going on. I mean, I don't even know why, but we have one. This is crazy. Whatever you don't want to use, you can gift it off to somebody. So I said, I sprayed the perfume on a sticky and I let people, each one smell their own. And it was like, this really smells good. I said, now get this. This perfume is $16.99 on sale and it costs $30 regular. You will get all 4 of these products for $30. I said, there's no way you can pass this up because if you don't like the perfume, because someone's like, well, I don't like perfume, you can give it to somebody for a gift for Christmas. Just hold on to it. The skin's so soft. I said, you can do many things with that, many. You know, and I was telling them about the vitamin C that I use. I use the new product. I told them I use all of it. But whatever you don't like for $30, you can find somebody to give it to if you don't want it. So they was like, you're right. This is good. So I was telling them, you know, what the regular prices were. And people was like, give me one and give me one. And I want one too and give me one. So that's how I was doing.
That's good marketing strategy. That's some good marketing strategy.
Yeah, and I came out of there that day. I think I had 14, 15 orders, and I ordered 4 myself, so it made me have like 19. Yeah, but they got them. So a couple of people, I collected like $200 and some today. So the rest of the people was Friday.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I slipped up. I ordered 5 first just to get out, but when it was time for me to put the order in for the rest, it was gone. So yeah, I snoozed. Yeah, so I snoozed, so I lost.
Yeah, I was like, I got to,
so I lost.
Yeah, I knew that deal was too good to be true because to last that long, there's no way they had enough for all those. A lot of people jumped on that, a lot. So I knew it was going to be gone. I knew it. So I'm like, whoever wants something, because we're supposed to put our order in today. I have actually Cheryl ordering a bracelet for me for this guy. He wants that tiger bracelet. I told her, can you put that in for me? That'll increase her sale. And I ain't putting nothing in until next time. So with all the orders that I have, I'm just going to wait until next time.
And
2 people
plus,
wanted.
Yeah, but plus you had online order as well. So her order for the campaign was over $700. So and you talking like, oh, well, I'm just not gonna listen. That's good. No. What I was saying was I thought I did pretty well too. So the orders that people didn't have to have that was supposed to go in today, they said it can wait. But the 2 things that couldn't wait was like lotion and Skin So Soft. So I told them I'll bring that into you Wednesday. I'll get that. But the other orders, like the guy, he wants the bracelet. He has one and he wants another one. Because guess what? That bracelet is not in campaign 22. That men's bracelet, that tiger eye, it's not in the book. Wow.
I didn't see it in the book.
Yeah, and then remember that sometimes even if it's not in the book, you can always search as long as you have the name of it. Just in case, yeah.
I didn't want to lose out since I wasn't putting that order in.
Yeah. So many times I do that, and it says that the item is no longer available. Hey, Miss Pinky, so good to. Oh, not Miss Pink. Hold on.
No.
Who's this? Is Caritha?
No. Is that Let me see if that's Nicole.
Hello, can you identify yourself? 3170.
Hello. Hi, it's Cheryl.
Must be
Hi,
Cheryl.
everybody.
Oh,
Oh, Cheryl.
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 Yes,
Oh,
I was running in the house, so I was dialing when I was getting out the car because I hadn't gotten in yet. So I was running in, and I said, let me just grab and get in on the phone. I know I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. But I was running, but I didn't want to miss the meeting.
oh, no,
Oh,
good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to
see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you. How's everybody?
Good, good.
Good. I just talked to Jean.
She did. She did.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Carpo, were you able to do any of the bundle? I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I can you know that? I tried doing it, but I think I was also late. It couldn't go through.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, and this would have been good for you.
yeah. I
Yeah.
tried doing it when I went back there. Oh my God, it was gone.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh God.
So what I started to do was to actually started to substitute because I had Skin So Soft, I had the Ultimate and the Faraway, but the only thing that I didn't have was the jumbo size thing.
Yeah.
So I started giving them the small one with one of the eye sample.
Yeah.
I started doing something because I'm like, what am I going to do?
Right.
I don't have it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have one left, so
Okay.
somebody was supposed to pick it up, but they never did. So
Yeah. Jeannie and I kind of got on it, and next time I'll make sure that like in Carpo's case, and I don't know how it was for you, Cheryl, to just kind of encourage people to do it. I mean, it's kind of, I know it's a challenge for people who, didn't come in when Avon gave credit, and so you have to upfront the money for these items. But especially in a case like this, it really was worth the investment. And even if because me, like Jeannie, I bought extras as well. I did not do as well as I anticipated doing, and but I still sold some, and I know that these are items that I sell, so I won't. Far Away is like one of my number one sellers, so I'll always have and Skin So Soft, it never expires, so I kind of got ahead of the game where that was concerned. So but of course I had high hopes of doing a lot, but then Avon was out of it, and you're just like, Jesus.
Yeah,
So
I had some books that I had to actually take the flyers out of because I'm like,
I know.
all right, I can't.
Yeah, so I don't know how many of my online customers may have tried to get it, because in some cases it looked as if it was available
online.
But then they changed it to the platinum and so on, just a completely different,
Yeah, it was just completely, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was saying it to Orente, I'm like, it's completely different from what I advertise. I'm not even gonna, if I'm gonna advertise it, I have to advertise something different. I can't say, oh, this is gonna be the substitution.
Yeah,
Totally
that's what I thought. So I just didn't bother.
Yeah.
And then I was like, next thing I go all out and go push it, and then it's not available.
Not available again.
Those are
So
the
like, you know what?
So
I lose that I lose. So I just took it as a loss. So.
Yeah, lesson.
A lesson, exactly.
Yes. Well, but guys, I'm glad that it is, like Tamra said, it is a lesson, and it is something that we experience. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If anybody local to me have any customers that are pressing for one of these, and you don't have it, then I certainly can assist you with that. And I think I see Orenthia say the same thing about our LABC. So yeah, so that's that. Thanks for that, ladies. So we had big plans for our fourth quarter. And we had, I don't think Harpo, you were at that meeting, or probably you were, where we determined what we wanted to achieve for the rest of the year. Some of us were looking at reaching President's Club. Some of us were looking at reaching
Hawaii
level, and or some of us were looking at getting to Hawaii. So I want to ask you now, in terms of, and this is no judgment on anybody. Nobody's gonna be like, wait. No, nothing like that. It's just a check-in. Where are you on the spectrum? Are you, because this is like a ladder, we climbing up and it is steep. So where are you in terms of reaching your goal for the rest of the year?
Oh, presently, since I had a breakdown, and I think I'm around 22. Campaign 22. Are you getting me?
Say it again, Harpo.
22.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm around 22.
You're around campaign 22?
Yes.
Okay. In terms of, I'm sorry, I'm not getting you.
Yeah, how can you repeat yourself? And
okay, so what I'm asking is, we are in September, and we have until the end of December, campaign 26, or in some cases the campaign 2, to achieve any goals that we may have, that we may want to achieve, that target amount of sale that we would want to have by the end of the year. So I'm asking everyone, where are we right now on our way to achieving our goal? Are we almost there? Are we like struggling to get there? Are we 50% there? Are we 75% there? Are we very close? You know, that kind of thing. So I wanted to get some feedback from the team as to where you are now.
yeah, like I said, I'm on 22, and I'm still trying to put in more order. But for some reason, I don't know, my order is not just going through.
Really?
Each time I try calling, I try to get back to you, but I was kind of a little bit busy.
Okay.
Like each time I put in order, it's not going through. I don't know why. Like it would just come bring me right back to the page.
Wow.
This is campaign 21, right?
Yeah, but no, she's saying that she's working. Oh, so that may be the issue, Carpo, because we are in campaign 21. So
is she trying to submit a 22 order though? Are you trying to submit a 22 order,
Oh, so this is it. So some items is already for 22. Once the time is not ready, yeah, I can put in that order, right?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so if you were shopping from the campaign 22 brochure, then you're not able to put the order in yet.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my last order was on Saturday. So I think it's 21. I did an order on Saturday, but it didn't come yet. So I can go through it.
Right. That was a nice little order. I saw that. That was good. Congratulations on that. But yeah, because you see what happens is, and I know it gets the newer people a little confused. When you place an order and Avon sends you the books, it skips a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to explain it. So excuse me. So like we are in campaign 21 now, and we're submitting the order for campaign 21. If you order books, or if Avon is just gifting you a book, the book is not going to be for campaign 22, even though the campaign 22 is the next campaign, because they want us to be ahead of the game and always preparing ahead. They send us campaign 23. So
Right.
it's always like a consecutive campaign, not consecutive, sorry, an alternative campaign. So it's always like 2 campaigns ahead. Now, if you're ordering books, you get the option to order in 21. If you're placing an order in 21 and you're ordering books, on the page that you order books, it does give you the option to order both 22 and 23.
Okay.
So you can choose which one you want to order, or you order both. The only problem is sometimes if you wait too long in the order, then they'll run out of the next campaign book. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of, it's as you go on, it will come clearer to you. But
Okay.
the thing to do is to know which campaign we are currently in. That is
Okay.
important to know which campaign we are in.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're in campaign. It ends tomorrow. And on Wednesday, campaign 22 starts. And
Okay.
that runs for another 2 weeks.
So
Yeah, if you touch base with us on the everybody's busy and so on, but in the Facebook group we kind of try to keep everybody reminded about where we are in the campaign. So if you touch base in the group every now and again on Facebook, you'll see.
okay.
Yeah, but maybe I'll probably start to send a text out, especially for the newer people, to remind you about the campaign. And I know Orinthia, I don't know if you get emails from Orinthia. It says Ricketts and Associates. Or no, it's not Ricketts. It's I'm sorry, Orinthia. What? Hi, Orinthia. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's Associates.
Oh, it's Rick. It's Rick Associates.
Rick
Yes.
Associates. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So those
That's right.
the emails, she sends emails to all of us, and those emails have included in there to say campaign 22 ends, 21 ends today, or so on. But I'll definitely, because I find that text work very well for us. So I'll definitely, text, try to remember to text, especially the newer team members about that. So thank you for voicing that.
I'm here talking and the thing is muted. I said, what's her name? I think sends them out as well. Serrano. I don't know if it's to everybody or it's just to leaders that she sends them out to, but she usually does send something out as well, a reminder.
Yeah, I think Serrano only communicates with those emails to leaders. I think she does email, everybody about different things, but.
Okay.
Yeah, but, and I know it's a lot, we got a lot of information, thrown at us and so on, but I think that if you, try to touch base with us in the Facebook group, it's a good place to, get.
Yes, Miss Angie, I have a question.
Sure.
Yeah, how do I order from the book? Like, how do I place my order? Like, I want to order from the book.
Which book,
Like the Avon book that normally send out.
right?
Like if I see something in it and I want to place an order from it.
Okay. So right now, how do you place your orders?
I just like browse. When I browse my order, they do ask me when I go to the end of it. They ask me to pick a campaign like 20, but when I take it, it can't go through. So I wanted to know if I have to put in a number from the book. I'm just getting everything wrong. Seriously.
No, 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 no. It's not. You and I may have to do a one-on-one so that I can walk you through some things online, and if you can have, because you have a computer too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And perhaps you and I can do a training. But just in short, so the brochure, the thick brochure, right?
Yes.
Okay, so each item that is in that book has a number attached to it.
Okay.
So most times the number is below it, right? Or it might be next to it. And it's a 6-digit number with a dash in between. And
Okay.
that number you can enter. When you go on your website, the top left-hand side, it says enter product number, enter number. And
Okay.
when you click on that, you can enter the number in there.
Okay.
And you can link it to a particular customer. But
Okay.
I think you and I definitely have to do a one-on-one so that
Please.
we can definitely make it clear for you,
All
because
right.
I know that you're going to be doing well in your business, and I need you to do it right.
Sure. Sure.
So we definitely would have to talk very, very soon, Carpo. Very, very soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know you're busy, but let's do it this week.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So ladies, where are you on your ladder towards your goal? Thank you, Carpo, for your sharing.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, the climb is still steep, but I didn't do as well as I wanted to with the bundles. So now I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and see what I can make up for that lost bundle sales that I anticipated. But the numbers are still there. I still have them written down. What I'm going to do is try to do something with for the holidays, for the holidays itself. So I want to do something with those bundles that they have coming out, the boxed sets. So I'm going to invest in those early enough so I have them. I have a couple indoor flea markets set up, so I want to make sure I have those in hand. So that is my plan, to make up for lost, for my lesson learned as far as the bundles are concerned. But the climb is still steep, but I'm not gonna look at this how steep it is. I'm just gonna work as hard as possible to reach that goal that I want to reach off that one trip to Hawaii.
Go
So,
for it.
so Tamara,
Yes.
do you believe you can do it?
Sometimes no. But
Okay.
you know, that's the mind talking to you. So you have to sometimes wake up yourself and just remind yourself that you can do it. But sometimes no. You know, honestly, sometimes no. Because when you look at it, you're like, oh, you know, do I want to even bother? But you know, that's the fear part of it talking to you or talking to me. So I try not to listen so much. But yes, sometimes I do get distracted in that world of what the hell are you fooling yourself? You know, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I get you. I get you. I get you. I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Trust me. Jeannie, where are you?
I'm close to my 10,000.
Music to my
I,
ears.
I should be kind of close. I don't know my numbers.
Yay.
I didn't even look.
Yay.
I can't get it on my phone no more, so I only can look on the computer, and we on there.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I know for a fact that Miss Jeannie is going to make her goal. I know that. I
I
believe
think
in Miss
so.
Jeannie more than I believe in myself. And that's crazy.
it
I,
is.
I think so. I think so.
It
Yeah,
is.
I can't see. I don't know how to check it with us on here, and I can't get nothing on my phone no more. I don't know why, but I can't.
Mm, yeah.
So.
Wow, that's good to hear though, Jeannie. And guys, those of you who are newer, and I'm so happy that you're on the call tonight, I need you to understand that when Jeannie was where you are, she probably would never think that she could be
No,
where she is now, you know.
no.
So you know, don't be thinking that, you know, that's her and you know it can't be you.
Oh, okay. I got. You want to hear my numbers?
Tell us.
7984, $7,984.
Wow.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
And so you're just missing over $2,000
Yeah, so
Right.
you will probably surpass that, Miss Jeannie.
in
Right.
six campaigns.
Yeah, of course.
We have six
Wow.
more. So I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna press a little harder.
All right.
Absolutely. You've been doing it. So we're super proud, super proud.
Yeah.
And so those of
I
you,
remember when we
Yes.
started with Miss Jeannie this year. You remember Angeline?
yep, yep, yep. I remember.
Look at you now, Miss Jeannie. Look.
Yeah.
She's like, Jenny, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting old. She's like, oh no. She said, you're gonna do better. You gotta do better. So she said, you gotta do this. You gotta do that, or try this, or how are you doing things? So I'm just whatever way I can get an order, I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah. That's good. And guys, Jeannie.
This all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cheryl, you're saying something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was congratulating. That's what I was doing. I was saying,
Okay.
yay,
Oh,
and
thank
clapping.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Yeah, that's your mentor. She's setting some great example for you, you know.
Yes, yes.
So that's good. And we're super, I mean, we could see your progression, you know.
Yes,
and it encourages Tamra and I, because sometimes we're doing this and we're wondering, Jesus, you know, does it make sense? Should we still be doing this? You know,
right.
because we're but human, and sometimes we feel like it you know, it's not getting through, you know. And so you know, guys, don't think that we don't appreciate and love the rest of you. but try to understand. We have been at this for years now.
Years now, yep.
And
Right.
wondering, you know, if it's gonna pay off, and to see where Jeannie is now, so that she has a team member who is also doing well.
Well,
So,
Right.
that's good. And Jeannie
Thank you.
constantly in touch with Cheryl and constantly showing her things and so on. So, you know, it encourages us.
And answering all my
Really does.
questions when I'm bothering her.
She
Right.
I said
bothering me.
answering all my questions.
Yes.
No,
So,
you're
Cheryl,
not
where are you?
bothering
I know you plan to be at, you were thinking of being at Premiere. Where are you on that ladder now?
Well, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I said I wanted to increase my sales by four new people per campaign, and actually I got 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
So I'm adding those to my contact list, and when we're done with
the
meeting, then I'm gonna put them in.
Absolutely. That is very encouraging.
Right.
And that's the thing to do, guys. We have to increase the customer base, because everybody is not gonna order every week, and that's how we get frustrated, because we're thinking, oh, I'm giving them the book and I'm asking them and nobody wants to order, you know. And all of us go through it, because I mean, when I just started, that was how I was doing business too. But we realized that we have to expand. We have to constantly expand, because you know, everybody does not order every campaign. So yeah. So for me, it is still a steep climb. It's still a steep climb. And it's kind of looking like el numero uno for the Big Island. But I'm still you know, not giving up. I'm still pushing. I'm still pressing. So the bundle was not so good as I would have hoped for Orinthia. So even though I don't really need a television, I am not going to be earning it.
Well, it could have been a myriad of things. TV was just a suggestion.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but you know, I did try. So I really don't, the way I see these things, you know, I measure myself against what I did, you know, my output. And I did work hard at it. And I fell back because, you know, Avon ran out, and I was like, you know. So I was like, and I was more working towards getting a lot of online sale. So it's like, it really kind of put a spoke in that. But you know, that's the way it is. I did mail some cards out, and I'm hoping that eventually it will bring Avon to their forefront. Because what happened with me was, I did have some customers that say, oh, I don't want this now, but I would like to get so and so. So I did get orders that kind of a way. I had somebody who who ordered, they said they didn't want the bundle, but they ordered 2 ultimates, and the skin so soft, and the vitamin C, but they didn't want the fragrance. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna complain about that.
No. No.
So things like that. Then I had another lady who she said, you know, she don't really want a bundle. She wanted some expensive fragrance. That's the one I was telling you about.
Yes, yes.
You know, and the last fragrance I sold her was the 1886, and she want more expensive fragrance than that. You know, the only challenge is that she wants sets. She want, you know, some people who are stuck on those things where they want the fragrance and the lotion and so on. And the more expensive fragrances that we have don't necessarily come with
Lotion.
lotions just shower gel. So Tamara and I were kind of, you know, working to see what I could mix and match for her. So, you know, I had that kind of thing come out of it, you know. So it wasn't a total loss by any means. So it's you know, I'm still grateful for what the campaign was. Oh, and I also had another lady who I sent her the stuff, but then she ordered the ultimate set, the box set, which is $54. So it's like, you know, the campaign was still a good campaign when I think about it. And so, yeah, I'm still grateful. So, yeah. So I'm moving up the ladder. I'm moving up slowly. And I see some ray of sunshine, and I also see some clouds.
It's a mix. Precipitation.
It's a mix. Sunny on one side with a few clouds.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I'm very hopeful about the end of the year, and really want us all to be working hard about that. Yeah. So Miss Orenthia, how is your forecast for your end of your year? Where are you on your spectrum for your end of the year goals?
I am moving right along for some of the goals. It's a steep hill, but I'm doing my small steps every day. That's going to amount to big results. So I'm sticking to that. That's my strategy, and I'm sticking to that. So I have achieved the Hawaii trip. So yay to me.
You have?
That's good.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I just want to say, I was listening to you ladies talking about sometimes how you feel discouraged. I don't know if you guys remember back at the beginning of this last year, I did a video about the Hawaii trip. And I was in full character in my Hawaii dress and the whole nine. These are the things that you must do. You have to put yourself inside the experience. You have to visualize yourself there. You have to visualize yourself doing, enjoying, being, and really taste it. So when those doubtful moments creep in, and they will, you have that vivid picture in your mind to block out that doubt.
Yeah.
That is something that has helped me over the years, even when, and Tamara, you've stood there and heard me say, oh, I don't know, I don't even want to be bothered with this. And you've heard the discouragement, but yet I keep pushing. I never give up until the last. And I keep pushing, and I keep reminding myself why I started and why I decided that I wanted whatever the particular thing was. So going back to that time when I did that video, I put on my Hawaiian dress, put on my Hawaiian music, and imagined myself there. And now I've achieved it. So I encourage you to do the same. Even at this point, imagine yourself there, put yourself in the place, go look at the pictures of the resort, picture yourself there, and you'll be surprised that this universe of ours will start to put people places and things in front of you to make that dream come true.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
congratulations.
I'm
Congratulations.
I'm a firm
Yes,
believer in
congratulations.
that. And that
Yeah.
is one of the things that has caused me to not give up,
Yeah.
because I have experienced Hawaii already.
Mhm.
Both of us. So it's like hard for me to think of it not happening,
Not happening.
you know.
Right.
So, but I definitely concur
Yeah.
with that, Orinthi. You really have to put yourself
Yeah.
into it. You really have to experience it before it happens. You really have to, because that's how the mind works. But congratulations,
Yes.
Orinthi. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Proud, super.
No, well, no, she's not finished yet because she cannot go by herself. So.
I don't know. That's
Oh.
done too. That's done too.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so you got 2 trips.
Yes.
Too.
Oh,
She
okay.
got 2 trips.
Yes,
That
yes.
up.
That's good. Congratulations.
So I look
Yes.
forward to you guys being there. Those who really, really want it, you can have it. Even those who are just starting right now, you
Yeah.
can
Mm-hmm.
achieve it. I promise you, you can.
Yeah.
So if you really want it, reach out to your upline or reach out to me, and we'll come up with a plan how you can achieve it. You're gonna have to work, as with everything else, but it is achievable if you really, really want it. Because there are representatives who are just starting out, who's been in maybe 3, 4 campaigns, who are halfway there.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
You
good.
know, Jeannie, a few months ago, you had no inkling that you could even begin to
Yeah.
think about it, and now
Yeah.
it's right there. You can almost taste it.
Mm-hmm. That's
So-
true. That's
so
true.
pick out your grass skirt, pick out your bathing suit. Camera,
That's right.
pick out your bathing suit, hang it up where you can see it. Angeline,
Okay.
pick out your bathing suit, get your husband's trunks, hang them up where you can see it. No, I'm dead serious,
Speedo.
guys. I am dead
That's
serious.
right. That's right. That's
You
right.
would be
That's true.
surprised what you can accomplish when you keep that goal in front of you every single day. You can taste it. You'll be surprised. And I know that you all have it in you to achieve it. I know it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Thank you for that, Orinthia.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great.
guys, you
Yes,
have
thank
been, you have shared. Yeah. You have shared and you have put it out there, you know. Once more, we're putting it out there. I want us for the rest of this year to really put away those doubts. We have been around this road too long now. I'm sorry. We and I'm talking to myself too.
Yeah.
We've been around here for too long now that we should be in the place where, and I keep saying, we are believing people. And so we have to know that this is success is in our future, it's in our life. I don't even want to say future. It is the now, you know, that we are successful. And so we want to believe that, embrace it, and walk in it.
I just have a question for everybody. And it's not a question that you must answer. It's a question that you can answer to yourself. You want to answer it here, you're welcome to. But this is, I've been asking myself a series of questions, and I'm driving at the moment, so I can't think of all of them, but it's 10 questions that I asked myself. And one of them was, if I could get a one-on-one conversation with a top seller in Avon, what would I ask them? What would I discuss with them? And if you write down the answer to that question and find someone in Avon, whether in this team or elsewhere, and ask those questions, you're gonna get some answers that are gonna surprise you. Another question, how much time am I willing to invest on a weekly basis to work my Avon business? That's another one. How much time? And I just like you have to plan to go to your job for 8 hours, you have to plan for how much time you're going to dedicate to this as well. Another question, how much training and personal development am I willing to undertake to learn what I need to learn to grow this business? Those are what I remember off the top of my head, but I can send you the rest of the list. And it is just food for thought to kind of prompt you to to elevate your thinking about this. This is not, I mean, for some people it's a hobby, yes, but for most people, it is a way to earn income, all right? And for some, it's part-time income. For some, it's full-time income. So it just depends on your level of commitment. So if you're interested in the rest of the question that you constantly have to be asking yourself, I can send it out to everybody, but these are questions that I'm using for myself on a consistent basis. So I just wanted to share that.
Excellent.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, those are good food for thoughts there. So, guys, I have some what I would consider rapid fire questions, and then Jeannie's gonna make a presentation for us tonight. So I just need you to just answer these questions for me, please. So how would you respond? These are questions or scenarios. How would you respond to someone out there asking you these questions about your Avon business or about Avon? And the first one is, what's new in Avon these days? What's going on new in Avon these days? I see a lot of activities going on, but what's going on new in Avon these days?
Well, they have new products.
What was your first word?
They have new products. They have a lot of new products.
They or we?
Avon has a lot.
We. Remember, okay. Avon is you, so you have to talk as if it's you. You are Avon when you're talking to that person.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Jeannie. Go ahead.
Oh no. Well, we have new products. We have a lot of new products. I was actually telling someone today because they just ordered a bundle, but they hadn't seen the book. So in a while, so I was telling her we have a lot of new products. And I was telling her about the shampoo, the dog shampoo, the dish detergent. You know, I was just naming a couple of things. She was looking at me with her mouth open. She was like, really? I was like, yes, we are really moving up. And she said, oh, wow. So she said, bring me a book over, you know, so I could just take a look to see what else they had. I told her, you know, a lot of the stuff I buy, like myself, like dish detergents, it's a little costly, but I got to wash dishes. So I buy dish detergent to boost my sales, you know, and it works pretty good. So I told her, you know, I just told her about the different products.
It's
just, yeah, I try to wear gloves anyway, but yeah, I try to wear gloves anyway, but
okay.
I don't know how to do on your hands, but because it takes to take my nail polish off. I don't have like gel nails, but I did tell her we do have lots of new products. So she was really surprised because even somebody else had mentioned to me a couple of weeks ago, they was like, when I told them, and she said, wow, you guys are like Amway. Remember Amway? Amway sold everything. They sold everything.
Okay.
So I was like,
good answer, Jean. Tamra, you were saying?
We can also mention that we just celebrated our 135 years in business, and we can also make reference to being one of the only companies, I think it's 2 other companies, if I remember correctly, that has celebrated that many years in direct selling. We can also point to the fact of they still have the $0 sign up if somebody wants to start a business. We can also move to the new upcoming site. I mean, there are different things that we can gear to. So that what's new in Avon, it's a lot of different things. So we have new business models coming out. We have now our parent companies LG, H&H, so we can brag about that. We can, as Jeannie says, all the new products that they've come out with, the updated makeup line that is coming out that is now $2.99 for a short time only. So we have a lot of there are different things that we can tag that's new in Avon these days.
Okay, Cheryl, Corpo, anything you want to add?
No, I don't think I do at this time.
No, not right now.
No,
Okay.
not at this time. But I got
Okay,
some good input and some good feedback from everybody.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Corinthia?
Tamara covered it all.
Okay.
Yes,
Um,
Avon, we've been around a long time, and it can only get better. It's only getting better every day. And we've gone through some periods of what I'm gonna say. So we've had some lows, but right now, all I see in the future are highs.
absolutely. Absolutely. And the technological advancement is just out of this world. So it's all good. Thanks, ladies. The next one is I use rare pearls. Is that sorry, I used to love rare pearls. So this is someone that has used rare pearls in from way back. Is that still around? What would be your answer to that, and elaborate on the yes. I more need the elaboration more than anything else.
Well, I would say something like you used to use it. Did you know they still have that? That's a good fragrance, and they have three more. I think it's three more. I think it's three pearls. So just explain them that there's the gold, the purple. I think it's four red pearls, and they do smell good. I do use one of them, but I have samples too. So if you want to try the new fragrances, you can try the new ones, or I can order the one that you use because we still do have it.
Okay, good. Anybody else? Tamara stepped away, so it's just the rest of us now. So for me, I would definitely say I would engage them to say, wow, that's one of our best fragrances. How long ago, were you using it? And just try to engage them and get them to reminisce about it, and perhaps they would say that I had a customer on Saturday say that her grandmother introduced her to this particular item, and she never stopped using it. So and she just got so excited about it, and she was telling me how many she have at home, and how many she would still want to get because she's so attached to it. So I would engage her to be reminiscing on it. And then, I would say, yes, definitely it is still around. And in fact, just the rest of what Jeannie said, that they have now intensified rare pearls. And so she can get their options now to get. The next question is, can I really make money with Avon? Now, everybody can answer this.
I would say yes.
Okay, I'll accept.
You mean if you mean if I was speaking with someone and they asked me?
Yes.
Well, I would tell them, I would say yes, or of course you could. And then I would mention in the steps on how we went over about, because I know, like you said, we mentioned this, I think, in our first meeting, that a lot of people aren't people. A lot of people don't approach people, and people don't know people. Like I always tell them, I said, first you can start with your family and friends. And then I said, also, too, if you're working, your job, because like with myself, like when I get my new customers, you never know. And somebody else mentioned that earlier, too, by saying about, you might feel a little leery of something, but you never know until you ask. Because again, a lot of people and a lot of my talk was like, oh my God, Avon's still around, or they have Avon. I said yes, and I tell them about online too. So that would be one way. And like you said, they'll say, oh, well, I don't really talk to people. I don't really go. I was like, I understand that. So what you might want to do first, like they always say, like sometimes we used to say back in the day, like if you were going on an interview and you know how you be afraid of talking to that interviewer, I said, try it on a family member, try it on your child, or, get comfortable with talking. I said, that would be your first line of defense. Then also sometimes too, your family members might have somebody that, because to me, if you don't, or if you never, it's about building that comfortability. I think once you have that comfortability, then that's one thing good, because like you said, you may get a little discouraged, but like you said, I'll say, you know what, I'm gonna find out anyway. Because all they can do is say, yes, I do use it, or no, I don't use it.
Right.
Or they'll even, and sometimes I'll even mention, well, when you did used to use it, what did you get? Or what did you order? I'm gonna say they still have it now. Actually, they have it in fragrances, because a lot of things I noticed in there now too that they have now. Like years ago when I did, like you said, they might have just had, if they had Far Away, it was Far Away. It wasn't fragrances. The Haku might have just been, I think that it wasn't that many fragrances. So I do mention that to them too, just like the Skin So Soft, it was just the original. Now, they have quite a few different scents. And, I said, it's about warming up. And I tell them too, church is a good one. I said, anywhere where you want to start that you might not want to bother or say something to a stranger. But that's how I would say, and you can make as much money as you want to make, or as much as you can. Like they mentioned earlier about if you are set goals, or if you haven't set goals, or if you want to make a certain amount a month, or like you said, if you feel comfortable with doing your family members, you say, I am going to ask 3 people tomorrow at work. Every day, ask 3 people, if you can. And you might get discouraging by saying, if they say no or whatever, but then, okay. And if you feel a little discouraged within that and you don't want to ask nobody the next day, okay, next week, set that your goal. Okay, I felt bad this week. Everybody told me, no, I can't do this again. You build it back up and say, but you know what? I'm going to ask 3 more people, or maybe I'll even ask 4 more people next week. But I would say, yes, I would say, look, the money is there. Like you said, it's just up to you. Like you said, if you're going to go and get it, and how you're going to go and get it.
Absolutely. Good job.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Everybody agrees with that? Anybody want to add anything? I think that was very good. We all good with that answer?
Yeah, because it's really, it's like she said, it's up to you. It's really no limit. It just depends on how far you push it. So if you push it to no end, then that's where your money come in at. So it's all on how much you want to.
Absolutely. All right, thank you, ladies. I had one more question, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to go to let Jeannie make her presentation. I'm calling it presentation.
Okay. I didn't know I was making the presentation. So I wanted to talk about this here hemp seed.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Jeannie. Let me before you talk. That is a disservice I'm doing to you. So what I asked Jeannie, and I never gave her a lot of time. I only told her yesterday, I think. What I want to be introducing to our meeting is to have everyone participating at some level. So, and I'm starting with Jeannie because, I can take disadvantage of her, call her at, don't give her enough time. So what we're trying to do is to have you choose an item or 2 that we can focus on for the next campaign that's coming. And we all attempt to get some sales for these this item, if it's one or if it's a number of items. And so we're starting this off with Jeannie so that she will tell us, present to us what this item is and how she thinks that we can promote it.
Whew. That's gonna be rough. So the hemp seed oil, I really don't have any. I think I have one bottle and it was given to me, but I use it in my hair because my dry, I have dandruff, but it does get dry where it itches. So I was asking the girl, what can I put in my hair? And she was like, you shouldn't put anything in it because your hair automatically has moisture in it. So my scalp is just not like normal people. So I had a bottle of this and I just poured some in a bottle with a little hole in it and I squeeze it down just in my scalp. Of course, it's going to get through your hair too, but I put it in my scalp and it actually did pretty well where it kept my scalp from itching. So I don't know anything about hemp seed oil, but it kind of worked. So I was don't know who has any other feedback on this because I've never even sold the hemp seed oil. Nobody's never purchased it from me.
Okay. So okay, so thank you for that, Jeannie. I probably never explained myself, but I think that's a good, that is something that we can definitely introduce. I don't think any of us are selling too much of those products. So that's definitely something that we all can consider. I do have them because Avon gifted us them at some point. So that was probably how you got it too. Jeannie, maybe in a swag bag or something.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what we can do, guys, is to look at the item, look at the what's in it, what it can do, and so on, and you know, maybe try with the lip balm. You know,
That's what I'm gonna do.
we could you know, order the lip balm and see how it feels or so, and introduce our customers to it after we've educated ourselves on the products. We can definitely try it. I'm definitely going to be research, even though I have them with me when I go out vending. I don't really, honestly don't know too much about it. So I am challenged by this, Jeannie. So thank you so much for that. Any questions or comments, anybody on that? Okay, so the next thing, that the final thing that I want to mention tonight is, as we going forward now into the holiday preparation, and we really want to be zero in on you know, preparing ourselves for this time of the year, when it is when the Avon business does the biggest. It is the best quarter of the year, and we want to get ahead of the game where these are concerned. We have the What's New book that we can see what's coming, and we can use the What's New book. I promise you guys, if you invest in some of these, the holiday items, and then you promote it, let people know that you have it, they will get sold. And I'm not saying you're going to buy 50 of these items, but you buy, you know, one or two, so that you have people options to give. You don't want people to come to say, well, you know, I want to get gifts, but you know, you have nothing to show them for it. So we can prepare ourselves for that. So what I'm going to be doing, just what we did tonight that Jeannie bravely presented to us, I want to break down all of the categories of items that we have. Makeup, fragrance, men and women, bath and body, skincare, and so on. And I want each of us to be looking at the What's News. We have, I think that we have already gotten all of the What's News between now and campaign 26, or at least the campaign 24 that we have. Looking them to see what item you want to present to us, to say, guys, because it's sometimes so hard for each of us to focus on all of the items, you know, and so sometimes it's good if, you know, we have one person focusing on fragrance, another person focusing on skincare, and so on. And so we want to I want to break this up, you know, for each of you to be looking into it, and then to make the suggestions for us. And then we can make a determination which one we want to be zeroing on, or ones, you know, and to really push for them for the winter time, for the holiday season. This is an idea that, you know, just came to me. I haven't even gotten a chance to discuss it with Tamra as yet, and she's given us a note. She said it's a good idea, and also there are categories that go hand in hand, you know, like fragrance and, you know, bath and body. There are some items that we can go go hand in hand. So that's what she's saying. So we will flesh this out and come back to you real soon about it. How do you feel about that, ladies?
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
It's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, any way to try to just boost the sales up. And like you said, Christmas is coming though. And a lot of people do order for Christmas. So
yeah. And guys, you got to understand, we are leaders here, and so we have to push you guys. We have to, because not most of us are not naturally business people. And so it's hard to expect sometimes, even though you are, you know, operating as a business person, but some of us, it doesn't come naturally to us. And the same way I got help, you know, to reach where I am, and I'm still nowhere yet. You know, it's the same way that we want to be encouraging you. And sometimes it's this kind of one-on-one, this kind of small group thing that will help us. This is where some of us thrive, in these smaller groups. And so we want to help each other to, and we can all come up, because Jeannie come up with this idea of the hemp oils. I mean, I wasn't even thinking that kind of way, but it's pushing us to be thinking broader, you know. So we definitely gonna flesh this out this week and come back to you all about it.
Okay.
Orente, you were gonna say something? I see you unmute.
Yes, I've known some other teams that have done a similar thing with great success.
Really?
So I think it's yes, I think it's a great idea, and it gives brings a couple of different things. Just like Jeannie just brought awareness to the hemp oil, I think a product line that we all kind of, you know, it's there, but I don't think we really put much focus on it. But I think it's giving us all an idea that this may be something that we could, you know, we could suggest to somebody.
Yeah.
It will also bring awareness and perspective, because when you have different people presenting, you'll be surprised at the different perspectives that we're going to get on the different products, because some of us will see fragrance one way, but somebody else may see it a different way and present it a different way. So I think it's an awesome idea, and it gives everybody a chance to kind of be in the hot seat. Good practice.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yesterday I was doing vending, and this lady came over to me and she says, oh, wow. She said, I love Skin So Soft. I was like, oh, you know, it is one of the oldest products that Avon had, or we have. So she said she has 8 bottles. I was like, oh wow, you pretty stocked up. I said, well, you could take my card or you can get my QRL code or whatever you said, take a picture of that, and that way you'll have my website. She said she buys it because she has eczema and she uses that and the shower gel. And it said it clears up her eczema and it keeps her from itching. So she buys a lot. So the lady who she was ordering where she work at don't work there no more. So she's not in contact with her. So I just explained to her about this is my website. It updates automatically every other week. You can always put an order in. If you live nearby, I can drop it off to you. Or if you want to just order it. And she said she lived down in South Jersey. So she took my card and she said she will be ordering that. But she seems to like it. But when she told me it was for eczema, I never heard that because I told her Avon used to sell a product for eczema, a body wash and a lotion, which they no longer have anymore. And that was pretty good because I used to sell that.
Right. That's so interesting. I had a lady on Saturday with a very similar story, and she came to me and I forgot what she said her skin condition was, but she says she buys Skin So Soft by the case online, and she is like, she cannot be out of it because it works for her. So that is good feedback.
And can I just add, ladies, I like the stories that you're telling. They have a saying in sales that facts tell, but stories sell.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is that we may not always have a story about every product, but we have other people's stories. And there's nothing wrong with somebody coming to you saying, I have eczema, I'm looking for something. You can say, you know, I have a customer that told me that that's what she uses and it's brought her great relief. She's used it for a long time, and just tell the story. Tell the story. It's the same reason why when people buy stuff online, where's the first place they go? To the reviews. They want social proof that whatever decision they're making, that other people are making the same decision. You know, because we are copycats by nature, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can use those stories to grow our sales, even though we may not use a particular item. You tell somebody else's story because we can't physically use everything.
Right.
Absolutely. Thank you for that input, Orenthia. Thanks very much for bringing that to our attention, Jeannie. And guys, that story that we can share with others, it does not have to be your personal experience. We can always refer to somebody else's story. Excellent point, Orenthia. So ladies, that's the holiday preparation. I want you to keep that at the forefront of your mind. Every single what's new that you have in your possession from campaign 22 onward, I need you to spend some time and go through those what's news. You can go through what's news on the website as well. All the way up to campaign 26 is there. When you go to browse products, you go to shop our brochure. And from shop our brochure, you can see the different options, or you go to browse products and you go to what's new. And when you go to what's new, you're not seeing the book this time, you're seeing all of the products, the new products that are coming for the rest of the year. They are there. So I am challenging you to spend some time to look at those products. And I'll be coming back to you about this proposal for what we are going to be doing for the rest of this year.
Okay.
If we have to meet more frequently, if we have to touch base, if we just have to do some live, whatever we have to do, we are not going to go through the end of this year without making an impact on the goals and plans and dreams that we have, because our financial lives depend on it. Any questions or comments as we come to a close?
I don't have any.
We're good?
Good.
Thank you, ladies. Carpo, let's talk this week, please. This week. Let me know when you are available. And I will work. It has to be in the evening for me. So just let me know which evening you're available. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Orenthia. Thank you, Tamra. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Cheryl. You have a great night. And Tamra says, have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good
You as
night.
well. I appreciate you all.
You same here. Thank you. Angeline, I'm going to stop by you tomorrow.
Okay.